Hi everyone, it's Pam from Woodcamper Crafts, and this is my very first unboxing video. This is pre-pandemic Pam. She would never buy yarn online. Don't get me wrong, I absolutely love online shopping, but for me yarn has always been something I've bought in person from a store. How a yarn feels is one of the most important considerations for me, which means I don't buy yarn online. Well, until now. So I normally buy my yarn from Michaels, and there's a number of reasons why. First of all, there's tons of Michaels in my area. So availability is number one. Michaels is a huge chain and it has stores all over North America. So as a pattern designer, I want to pick yarns that are easily available to people. Number two, selection. So despite being a craft store, Michaels actually has a huge yarn selection. Number three, price. Price is the most important thing for me. Michaels carries good price point yarns, and there's always a 40% off coupon if you have their app. But today, I'm going to unbox, well in this case, unbag my first online yarn purchase ever, which I purchased from LoveCrafts. I decided to try buying online for two main reasons. With the pandemic going on, like a lot of people, I've been shopping more online. And second of all, I was looking to buy merino wool, and they don't sell it at the Michaels near me. So I started looking online and I came across the LoveCrafts website. So I chose this online store for a number of reasons. First of all, their website is very user-friendly. They have a great website. It's really easy to navigate. I literally have nothing negative to say about their website. It was so easy for me to find exactly what I was looking for. Number two, images. So they have amazing images. So if you are looking at a yarn and it's available in 46 different colors, you can look at up-close images in all 46 colors. Next of all was price, number three. So they have good price points in general, and they have tons and tons of sales. They send me emails literally every day with a new sale. Next one, it would be selection. So they have both high quality, expensive yarns as well as good price point yarns, like the brands that you'd find at Michaels. And number five for me was free shipping. So I literally refuse to pay for shipping. So if you buy enough yarn, you can qualify for free shipping. In Canada, where I am, it's on orders over $100, and then in the United States, it's on orders over $60. Okay, so it's time to open this bag and see what I've got. So I ordered from Canada, and the yarn is shipped from the United States. The estimated shipping time in Canada is 4 to 5 business days. It's less if you're ordering from the US. It took almost 3 weeks for my parcel to arrive, which is definitely a long time. But it was within the estimated shipping time, and also with the pandemic, obviously shipping is taking longer than usual. So if you need your yarn right away, standard shipping is probably not the best option for you. So this is what $100 worth of yarn looks like. Well, $100 Canadian, that is. I like the little bag that they've put it in, so let's open it up and see what we've got. The first yarn is Madeline Tosh Unicorn Tails. It's 100% merino wool, and that's why I bought it. I have absolutely no idea what I'm going to make with this yarn. Sometimes my husband says that I buy things just because they're on sale, and that was definitely the case with this yarn. The regular price of this yarn is $8.14 Canadian. So the next yarn is Rico Creative. I bought this because I was looking for a good price point merino wool, and at $6.09 Canadian, it was a great option. The website lists this as 100% merino wool, but the actual label on the yarn says 100% virgin wool. I'll tell you a little bit more about this later on in the video. So the next yarn I have here is Ragazza. So I specifically picked this one once again because I was looking for an affordable merino wool for pattern designing, and at $8.54 Canadian, it's a great option. So the next yarn is Madeline Tosh Home. I bought this because I saw a pattern online and I really fell in love with the colors in this yarn. It's 100% wool and it's regularly $33.92 Canadian, but I bought it on sale. I definitely would never normally pay that much for yarn. The yarn is a lot more expensive than I would pick for pattern designing, so this is definitely going to be a yarn I'm going to use for something for myself. So the next up is Willow and Lark Heath. I bought this because I love the black with a hint of color, and at $12.14 Canadian, it's more expensive than the yarns I normally pick for pattern designing, but it's not too expensive to rule it out as an option. This yarn is a wool blend. So this is more of the Lana Grossa Ragazza yarn. So as I said, I specifically picked this yarn because I was looking for affordable merino wool. On the website, it says 100% merino wool, but if you actually look at the label, once again, it says 100% virgin wool. So I did a little research online, and virgin wool is described as the first shearing of lamb's wool. So I contacted LoveCrafts because I wanted to find out about this discrepancy, and they said that virgin wool can actually be the first cut from any animal, and in the case for this yarn, it's the first cut from the merino sheep, so it's actually virgin merino wool. But they also said they would update their website. The next yarn is Cascade 128 Superwash. I bought this yarn because, once again, I was specifically looking for merino wool and had actually read really great reviews about this yarn on other sites. At $17.53 Canadian, it's on the more expensive side, but I can tell you that I'm absolutely in love with this yarn. It is so soft and definitely has the feel I was looking for when purchasing merino wool. So even though it's more expensive, I would buy this wool again. So the next yarn is Lorna's Laces Shepherd Bulky. I'm not gonna lie, this is a really soft yarn and I love how the colors blend, but I'm not sure why I bought this yarn because I'm not a huge fan of green. Don't tell my son that, it's his favorite color. But like the Cascade yarn, the label also says 100% superwash merino wool. So this yarn was $14.84, so maybe I was trying to hit that $100 mark for free shipping when I picked this one out. So this is the very last one. It's more of the Cascade 128 Superwash. So if you're not familiar with superwash, it just means that the yarn has been pre-treated so that it's machine washable. So unlike other wools that will shrink when you put them in the wash machine, this one won't. So now that I've unpacked all my yarn, I just wanted to say that all these yarns are new to me. They're not ones I've purchased before. So there's definitely yarns in this bunch that I would buy again, and some I probably wouldn't. But it's hard to say for sure until I actually make something out of them. One thing I do recommend if you're planning to shop online for the first time is to do a bit of research beforehand on the different fibers. I can tell you that the two yarns that are labeled 100% superwash merino wool are by far the softest. In terms of the visual, there was definitely no surprise. The yarn is just like the online pictures. In terms of feel though, some of the yarns were a surprise and definitely not as soft as I thought they would be. So the verdict is, yes, I would definitely buy online again, but I would either buy yarns that I'm already familiar with, or I'd do a little bit more research on the fibers beforehand. So that's it for me. I hope you enjoyed this video. If you're looking for patterns for all of the yarn, you can check out my free pattern tutorials on my YouTube channel.